Hello, welcome to Invictus Motors for a review of this Porsche Panamera. This is the V8 diesel with a 4-litre engine. And what can I say? Well, the Mark II Panamera is a massive step up from the Mark I. And this is thanks to Porsche for putting on a brand new platform. The interior is completely redesigned with a new engine. Both from the interior and the exterior designs, it's got newer, sleeker lines and some really interesting eye-catching details. And again, thanks to Porsche for making the ultimate grand touring Porsche with luxury that can't be compared with other cars. It's in the Porsche jet black metallic color with the 21-inch Panamera turbo alloys. This is a very sought-after combination here. And the rear end is really the showpiece on this Panamera. This beautiful LED strip light that continues from one end to the other end. You've got the benefit of the power closing boot, sports exhaust, rear and front parking sensors with a rear view camera. You've got rear axle steering, as well as having PASM and air suspension, so you can have the vehicle in 3 separate modes. And you can also adjust these modes via Comfort, Sport and a Sport Plus mode within the car as well. The side door mirrors are electrically adjustable and folding, and you've got the benefit of having LED lights, as well as having Comfort entry and exit, whereby the door actually stops at any point you want it to stop. That is absolutely unbelievable. So if I needed it open to this level, it would, rather than having a hinge where the hinge actually allows and dictates how far the door opens when you're getting out. So that's about the outside. Let's just jump in and tell you about the inside. The interior, you've got the comfort seats with the benefit that these are heated, and the rear are also comfort seats with the 3-spoke multifunctional leather steering wheel. This is also considered as the sport steering wheel. The lighting system at the front is, you're able to auto control it with the benefit of having this front windscreen heated, cruise control. And this main area is where all the magic happens, where you're able to control pretty much everything you want to control about the car. It's got Apple CarPlay, mobile Bluetooth connectivity, both to listen to music, pick up and drop telephone calls. It's got USB and aux connectivity, as well as having the benefit of being able to activate PASM, sports, or the individual mode. The individual mode is basically you kind of select your own settings that you prefer on the car. You save those settings and you're able to then obviously drive it according to those settings. It's incredible how comfortable the back is, and it almost feels as if you're still in the driving position even when you're at the back. And should you need the car to be practical, it is beyond practical. Put your hands here, this seat's fold, and the same thing you could do from the other side. And if you come to the back, at a press of a button, this opens up and you've got all the space that you need in the world. And if you needed a bit of privacy to cover this beautiful rear screen, you could actually just lift this up, have that in place, press that button. All of it is closed, and just took less than a couple of seconds to make it a practical car with probably enough boot space as you would find in a Porsche Cayenne. The second generation Panamera was revealed on 28 June 2016 at a special event in Berlin, Germany. It was codenamed 971. It is 35mm longer, 5mm wider, and 5mm taller than the first generation Panamera, with a 30mm longer wheelbase. The interior design features a redesigned dashboard layout with touch-sensitive surfaces, replacing the previous generation array of buttons. A centrally mounted tachometer also harks back to the 1955 Porsche 356. The Panamera occupies a neat position within the Porsche lineup, offering the low-slung dynamics of a 911 with the practicality and spaciousness of a Porsche Cayenne. Okay, now let's talk about what it's like to drive. Right now we're just cruising along in absolutely normal comfort mode with the suspension just comfortable, and I wouldn't ask for anything more. It handles and grips to the road really well. Responsive, agile, steering wheel feels good, especially the fact that it's wrapped around leather. It's also multifunctional, so all the buttons are easily accessible, whether that's from the right side or the left side. So from just a comfort point of view, sitting in it, driving in it, in a comfortable mode, I don't think one can ask for more. And it handles superbly well. From a technical performance point of view, it produces 435 brake horsepower. That is whooping fast, because it's able to get you 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. In terms of the Newton meters of torque, this produces 550. And if you are into your MPG, it can give you anywhere from about 25 to 35 miles per gallon. But you know, who buys one of these cars worrying about MPG? But you know, it is an economical car, because you know, let's compare it to the Land Rovers. You know, you are lucky if you can get anywhere sort of 30 miles per gallon, and with these you can comfortably be getting that kind of MPG levels. Well, in terms of the number of owners, it's got 3 owners since new. The current owner has had it for approximately 2.5 years. Service history wise, it's got a full Porsche service history, and the next service is due on 22 February 2022. So you've got a long way to go until you need to service it. From a cosmetic condition perspective, it is in absolutely immaculate condition. You don't need to worry about anything on the exterior or the interior. All the buttons work exactly as it should. Nothing is broken, and I can honestly, hand on heart, say you can buy this without seeing it. Okay, please do not forget to comment, like and subscribe. We need you guys to press that subscribe button, because it would mean a lot to us. And if you don't, then I guess you need to let us know what we could do better to improve our reviews. Thank you for your time.